In round 4, change to white yarn to work 1 chain stitch, 12 single crochets, and finally 1 slip stitch. Wrap the white yarn around your fingers. 1 chain stitch first. Then 12 single crochets. Mark the first stitch. Keep working 11 more single crochets. We work 1 single crochet in each stitch. Finally, 1 slip stitch. Remove the marker. Work 1 slip stitch in this marked stitch. Round 4 is done. In round 5, change to red yarn to work 1 chain stitch, 6 decreases, and finally 1 slip stitch. 1 chain stitch first. Yarn on hook, pull the red yarn through the loop on the hook. Then work 6 decreases. Insert hook through the front loops of next 2 stitches. Hook the yarn and pull through 2 front loops. Yarn on hook, pull through the remaining 2 loops. That's 1 decrease. Mark the first stitch. Continue to work 5 more decreases in the same way. Remove the marker. Finally, work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Round 5 is done. Break yarn and weaving end. Pull the yarn tail out. Cut off excess ends. The main body of the candy is completed. Candy's frame. We'll use 2.5 mm crochet hook and 1 strand of yarn. Wrap the yarn around your fingers like this. Work into your magic ring. Make a loop around your middle finger and pinch the crossover of the yarn with your thumb and middle finger. Insert hook into the ring on middle finger Hook the yarn and pull up loop. A magic ring is formed. In round 1, start with 1 chain stitch, then work 4 single crochets, and finally end with 1 slip stitch. 1 chain stitch first. Yarn on hook, pull it through the loop on the hook. Then work 4 single crochets. Insert hook into the ring, hook the yarn and pull up loop. Yarn on hook, pull through both loops on the hook. That's 1 single crochet. Mark the first stitch. Continue to work 3 more single crochets in the same way. Pull the yarn tail tight to close the ring. Finally, work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch. Insert hook into this marked stitch. Hook the yarn and pull up loop, not only through the stitch but also through the original loop on the hook. Round 1 is done. In round 2, start with 1 chain stitch, then work through the back loops only to make 4 increases, and finally 1 slip stitch. 1 chain stitch first. Then, through back loops only, work 4 increases. The loop far from us is a back loop. Place a marker in the first stitch. Increase means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. So we need to work 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. That's 1 increase. Keep working 3 more increases. Finally, work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Round 2 is done. Break yarn, leaving a long end for sewing. Pull the yarn tail out. Make 1 more caddy rim in the same way. Please finish it by yourself.